Swan Pro. Do you guys know what game that's from? Okay, so this game is called Othello, and it's got a very pretty title screen. Its title screen is gorgeous. Gorge. Totally gorge. Yeah, so let's start the game. See what's happening. You can't write stories, so your current project is based off of a Dungeons and Dragons module. Interesting. I know, where is Squirrel, right? Probably in school, probably. Would you like to watch the flashback scene? Yeah. Wow. The past. That's generally where flashbacks happen, in the past. What was that? You recommend Slide Dog? What's that? What's Slide Dog? Hey, who are you? Help me, please. Are you alright? You don't look well. You're walking super slowly. They're after me. I must, excuse me, be safe. Are you you know what, dude? If she's not pregnant, you have just totally insulted her. You have just called her fat if she is not pregnant, so you need to be smoother, man. Otherwise you're never gonna pick up the chicks like this. What in the world are you thinking wandering around these parts in your condition? There she is. Stop right there. A fugitive? What's going on here? You there, just stay out of our way. This woman is a wanted criminal in the capital. What should I do? Basketball, Alice. Flashback is the biggest internet forum in Sweden. What is that? I feel like that joke went completely over my head. Holy, it's here in the present. Yeah, they're gonna kill me and my baby. Infanticide. I'm not a fan of infanticide. Not a fan of infanticide, for sure. Lots of ellipses. Ellipses are go. Okay, so I defeated the guards. I'm pretty badass. Can you tell me why those guards were after you? Nope. Do you expect me to accept an answer like that? Yes. This is very kind of monosyllabic. But you will do what is necessary to protect me. Whoa, this woman is ordering me around something crazy. I just saved her from guards and she's like turning me into her bitch. Man. Typical woman. I'm joking. Totally joking. You don't need to ask questions. I need rest. I've been through a lot. Of course. It's not much. It will do. I guess I need to go collect some stuff. We'll be needing more than I expected. Sheesh. Sheesh is right, Super Mario. Sheesh is so right. Imperial Guards. Something's not right. Is this a payment for my sins? I don't know. Daijo. She couldn't have gone far. We have reports some of our soldiers have gone missing, dead, killed by moi. Do you suspect she has help? Yeah, this guy's pretty much a doormat, Atlas, so far. It matters not. I sense that she is nearby. She will not escape my magic. She had better not. They are coming. I can sense them. You can always hide. Where? We don't have much stuff to hide behind. Look at this room divider thing. It's got big holes in it. We don't have the best furniture for hiding behind. They're going to see us in 2 seconds. Damn. The mage. He can find me. You must kill him. I cannot be safe if he lives. This woman is like getting me to kill so many people. I don't quite understand why. Like, did she explain to us why it's so important to keep her alive? Because, I mean, kind of seems a bit strange that I'm doing all this stuff for her, and it's like, why? Why? I don't know. Are you like some sort of mystical, mystical person that's really important for the world, or I don't quite get it. What was that? You must protect me. It's my duty. I don't know why. You gotta do it, she has boobs. It's the only reason you need. I need more than that, Atlas. You know I do. You know I do. Ah, damn, secret tunnel under the lake. Now that sounds cool. Secret tunnels are always fun, if I don't make it. Azar. Yes? You have paid for your sins. How did you know? I see you. The present. Wow. Kind of a quick transition there. It was a bit too quick, I think. Sargius. You're... Grammar. Grammar, please. No. Wrong year. Late. I'm sorry, Father. I had problems with the monsters in the forest. Oh, wow. So, Othello in this game is a girl? That's kind of interesting. I mean, Othello in Shakespeare, I'm pretty sure is a boy. I'm pretty sure Othello is a male character. So that's kind of interesting that it's a girl in this game. I'm not sure if it entirely feels like a good fit. Feels a bit weird, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Boobies for the win. Oh my god, Drasri. Alright. I know what you're all about, Drasri. Tifa is the best JRPG character. Yeah, I always loved Tifa. I loved all the female characters in FF7. Tifa, Aries, and Yuffie. I loved them all. They are my favourite. Half expecting to skip to modern day. I think this game, Atlas, is very much going for... It's using the Japanese Oriental tile set. And yeah, I think it's maybe set in kind of more medieval times, like medieval feudal Japan, that kind of a setting. So, because of her big fists. Yeah, Tifa's big fists, Craigasm. Oh wow, really? Whoa, that is... Wow. I teach you to use a sword and get nothing from it. I should have had a son. Whoa, this guy is super abusive. This guy is a total jerk. Is this my father? I guess so, huh? I'm so sorry to have brought shame on our family by being born a woman. Wow, sexism is real. Do you know why you aren't whoring around like the other Betelnut girls? Betelnut girls? What are those? Is that like strippers? The Betelnut girls in the city. Yes, Father. It's because you're, again, still pure and the elder son hasn't married. It's the only reason. Yeah, punch him in the nuts. I'm with you, Atlas. I am with you all the way. This guy is total douchebag. This guy is douchebag of the year material. I don't like him at all. I don't like him at all. Otherwise, I'll sell you. Wow, wow! This game is doing some really I mean, I think this father is supposed to be unpleasant. The father is supposed to be vile and horrible and completely unlikable. Because you know he's referencing like, oh, you're a prostitute, and then I'm gonna sell you into slavery. Like it's all really a lot of horrible stuff. I think the only thing about that is I would say be careful that you're not going to make your characters caricatures where they don't have any redeeming features. You know, okay, sometimes there are father-daughter relationships which are quite abusive, but there's usually like a glimmer of something, of some kind of love between them or something. But so far he's coming across as just this really nasty. Like there's nothing nice about him, and it's a bit like extreme, you know? It's very extreme. And the daughter is just kind of very passive and standing there and just like taking it all, which I'm not sure is supposed to be in keeping with the Asian thing, where I think in those kind of cultures they tend to accept a lot more of that kind of stuff from their elders and from their parents, because it's just kind of a cultural thing that you're not supposed to talk back or whatever. But yeah, she's taken a lot of abuse without reacting, so I don't know. I understand. Bald guy. Bald fat guy. What sort of backwards town is this? Outsider. This city is far from anything else, but we still provide some things you may need for your journey. Hey Spooks, you're back. I know, Spooks, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you come back for that kind of talk, but yeah, this game is really going for it with the dark themes and dark social things, prostitution, all that kind of stuff. Holy Jonte says, this game has got a good feeling to it. I think I would agree. I think I would agree for the most part. The opening was quite well done, quite interesting, quite mysterious, but so far the mapping seems totally okay, so yeah, seems okay. Besides betel nuts. Okay, betel nuts. And chewing tobacco, I think you mean. We provide dried meat and horse feed. Oh god, sleazoid. What a sleazoid. The wrong girl. Came in for sex and came in for boobs and is leaving with nuts. That's quite the switch that happened on you, mister. Not what you were after, huh? Very good choice, sir. Mapping Torment is just the general skill of creating environments with the tile sets in the engine, either with the tile sets or with parallax mapping. Excuse me. Parallax mapping is when you create the environments in Photoshop and import your pictures into the engine and then overlay passability over it. But yeah, either with the tile sets or with Photoshop. We're running low on betel nuts. You need to go into the forest and kill some of the monsters to collect enough. We need about 30. Okay, 30 betel nuts. Got it. How about some Sargios nuts? Yeah. How about punching some Sargios nuts? Right in the Sargios nuts. Ciao. And don't waste time like you did last time. What is with... Wait a second. This is such a crazy stream, you guys. There are so many things that are like continuing, like each previous game is continuing into the next game in terms of doing the same mistakes and things. It's so crazy, because the last game I was playing did this as well. It repeated time like this, the word time. So weird. But yeah, I already said, you know, try not to, in such close proximity, try not to repeat words like this, because it's just a bit bleh. Yes, father. I know, it's a Freaky Friday stream, Drasray. It's really weird, because I had a total moment of deja vu there, Drasray. I was like, wait, is this... Did I see this already? Did I talk about this already? Yeah, spooky wookie. Spooky wookie spooky. But no, it's just a... Same mistake, different person. Yeah, this Japanese tile set is actually pretty beautiful. I do quite like it. It's nice. I like it a lot. Bedard. If I had things my way, you would just marry my son. He would treat you better than the elder's son. And if you were my daughter, I would certainly have treated you better. Pretty tough to treat me worse. Try not to repeat time this time, like you did last time. Yeah, pretty much doubt. Hero, this game is called Othello. Othello, like the Shakespeare play. So, I'm not sure. I don't think the Shakespeare play has any kind of Asian connection. I could be wrong, but so far I'm not really understanding why the main character is called Othello, because it's such a well-known play that you're always going to have references to that. People are always going to associate it with that. So it must tie in somehow. It must have some sort of connection. But so far I don't know what Othello has got to do with it. But if only you were my daughter, you'd be a lot happier than not at all. I know, I am pretty miserable. I mean, I am pretty depressed. I am working for a total asshole of a father. My father is a total asshat. He's like prime douchebag of the entire village. And I'm working in a shop selling nuts. And the customers keep trying to have sex with me. Trying to turn me into a prostitute. So yeah, my life is pretty grim. My life is pretty grim. Hey NA Bloodline, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What's up? Not that poverty has anything to do with that, I just associate it with real world problems. Yeah, it's a good point, Bloodline. I mean, I actually quite like when games tackle social issues. I find it interesting. But it's true that a lot of people just play games to escape from real life and, you know, not to think about all that sort of stuff, but I kind of like it. Depends how it's done, but I kind of like it. And yay, we've got a side view battle system. Guys, rejoice. Rejoice, for we have a side view battle system. Too much awesomeness. That's good. That is good. I mean, if I was going to be really nitpicky, I would say she's maybe a bit too high up on the battle screen. It's kind of a bit weird how she's so high up, but, you know, I'm just glad that it's side view. Potions. Sword attack. So, do these skills not cost MP? Do these skills not have any kind of restriction on them? Is there like a cooldown on these skills? Because that seems a bit OP if they're completely free to use. It seems a bit OP, but then again, they don't have an attack command, so yeah, that's probably why. Oh, it's Final Fantasy 1 Advanced sprites. To draw a more coherent point, your dislike of infanticide, it's a real-world issue. Children are murdered all over the world. However, in a video game, it's distasteful. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that, Bloodline. That I think Kayako, my friend Kayako, who sometimes comes in the stream, I think she feels that way, where she's like, if there's like a really serious topic that's just kind of done in a kind of throwaway way, where they don't really take it seriously enough for how, you know, how much of a big issue it is, I think she kind of gets annoyed by that. But yeah, it's a good point. Why would attack be OP? I don't know. Okay, one small little HUD issue that I'm seeing is that your HP total is just flat white text without any kind of border on it, which makes it incredibly difficult to see what the actual HP total is because of the pale face in the background. So you really need to put a border on your text, a black border or something, because otherwise this could be any number. I don't know what number this is. So yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, spooky, kinda, that kind of thing. Maybe I should buff myself up, because these fights are kind of taking a long time. Let's do the buff. Let's get buff. Oops, spammed it. Oh well. Hopefully it stacks. Hopefully that buff stacks. There we go. I deserve more respect, you sure do. Damn, one bet on that, and I've got to collect 30. This is going to take ages. It's going to take ages. Hopefully there are some dotted around the environment that I can pick up, that I can harvest. Hopefully it's not all from encounters, because it's going to take a long time. It's gonna take a long time to get to 30 battle nuts, yo. Damn. Oh wow, you've got automatic HP restoration. You know, that's the thing again that a lot of people like it. I'm not such a huge champion of automatic HP restoration, but we'll see how it pans out. But I know that a lot of people, Indra especially, will like that. Let's buff myself up first. Heavy conversation topics. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind heavy conversation topics. I don't mind any kind of conversation topics, actually. I'm happy to talk about anything with anyone. Apart from anything that's going to get me banned. Anything that's going to get me banned, I am not going to talk about. For sure. Sword attack. There's no room for failure. Level up! The truth is becoming clearer to me. I'll have 4 battle nuts that time. That's a lot better. So I've got 5 out of 30 battle nuts. We're making progress. Ooh, treasure. You receive 10 apples and 10 bottled waters. Oh. Ooh, sneaky treasure chest, huh? Go this way. Buff myself up first with the invigorate thing. Sword attack on the spider, the dreaded spiders, of course. Arch nemesis appearing. Where's Squirrel when you need him, huh? Where is Squirrel when you need him? All these spiders and Squirrel's not here? Makes me sad. Damn, these enemies are taking a long time to kill, even with the attack buff. Seems like the battles are pretty drawn out, I would say. Just for the lack of options that I have. My sword is far from finished. Get this treasure. 10 oranges and 100 G. Okay, invigorate. Poison. Yeah, I think all your pop-ups in general don't have a border around them, they're just flat white text. So I'm not sure how you've done that, because in most battle systems that I know, the text is just by default has a border around it, so I'm not sure how you've disabled that, but it doesn't look that good. So definitely change it back to bordered text. For sure. What I should say is that I prefer a game that doesn't censor itself. Torment, then you will definitely enjoy my game. My newest game that I'm making, it's called Casimir. I actually made it for the Indie Game Maker contest, Torment, and that game definitely doesn't censor itself. It's very adult, it's very mature. Yeah, so definitely look forward to me streaming that. I think you will like it. So hold up, let me get this straight. The game starts with heavy themes and then goes, yeah, spooky, I think it's a good point. This feels very grindy as sort of a first objective. You have to go and collect 30 betel nuts. And yeah, it definitely feels like it's a bit too grindy for me as an opening. I think if it was less betel nuts, like maybe 10 or something, I think it would be better. But yeah, it seems a little bit... How many have I got now? Oh man, I've only got 8. Damn, I've only got 8 betel nuts. Yeah, it definitely does not feel like the most kind of interesting opening gameplay-wise. You know, the battles are kind of repetitive. There's not like that much strategy to the battles, so to have to go through all these battles to get these nuts seems like it could become a little bit dull. You know, I do feel that. Okay, cool, 5 betel nuts. Don't know if I can... This boulder is too heavy to move. Can't move that boulder. Okay. Long way to go, I know, right? I was collecting of items. I really should be buffing myself up. It's poison. Damn, no betel nuts. Give me those betel nuts, bitches. Yeah, 5 betel nuts. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How many do I have now? Betel nuts. 18. Okay, making progress. Making good progress. Treasure. 4 betel nuts. Okay. 8 more. Okay, buff yourself up. Buff yourself up. You guys are talking about naming. How do you come up with names for your characters? Do you come up with a character first and then name them, or other way around? It's interesting. I'm trying to think what I do. I think I come up with a character first and then search around for like good names that kind of fit the character. I think that's the way I do it. I think sometimes I do it the other way as well. Actually, now that I think about it, I do it the other way around too. The amount of betel nuts wouldn't be so bad if you received... Thanks for following, NA Bloodline. Thanks for swimming along. Thank you. Welcome. The amount of betel nuts wouldn't be so bad if you received more. Yeah, I think that's definitely what we're all feeling. Hey Chibs, what's up Chibs? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, Chibs? How's it going? I grow more every day. So I need 2 more, because I got 6 from that encounter. I think... Yeah, because you gotta remember, like, this is the opening of the game, you know? This is the part of the game where you're really trying your best to grab your players. You're trying to say to your players, look at my awesome game, get into this game, this is the game for you want to keep on playing this game. And to put them straight into this very kind of like grinding repetition thing, I don't feel it's a good strategy for getting your players. I think you would lose players with this kind of a thing, so I would advise you to just reduce the number of betel nuts that you need to collect. Right, 2 more. 2 more. 2 more betel nuts, hype. Yeah, it's called Othello for some bizarre reason, which I have no idea, Chibi. I have no idea, Chibs. I'm racking my mind. I mean, granted, I'm not that familiar with Shakespeare. I haven't read Shakespeare for a long time. But I'm trying to think, like, why is this game called Othello? Why? Why is it called Othello? It must have been done on purpose for a reason. But I don't know. The only themes that I'm coming across, the only themes that are really present in the game so far are like sexism, like women are kind of abused, and I guess father issues. She has a lot of problems with her father, but I'm not sure if Othello has those kind of themes. I'm not sure. So finally the quest is done. We have got enough betel nuts. A random NPC walking by. Hey. Oh, what? That girl just stole all my betel nuts? That took me ages to get those nuts, bitch. I just come across and steal them. There's no way I'm gonna let her get away with that. Better see where she went. Yeah, better catch that toe rag. That took me ages. Give them back. Motherfucker. Give those nuts back. What's this? Stairs? That's a cool fox statue there. I like that fox statue. Super cool. Look at that. Why is there stairs here? Can I save? I shot my own gate. I have those sprouts. Yeah, this is like the Japanese Asian tile set chibi, I'm pretty sure. Skills, items, equipment, and of course persons and places. It's hard as hell and time consuming to do. I like that part of making a game. Holy Jante. I love skill design, item design, equipment design. I have so much fun with that. Did you just forget the very long opening for this game? You weren't just plopped into the woods? No, I did not forget that. But when I was talking about a hook for a game, Torment, I was talking more about the gameplay. Like, it's very crucial, the first gameplay section you give to the player. Like, of course the opening, the story opening for the... Yeah, of course the story opening for a game is also very important and is part of hooking the player. But the first gameplay element that you give to them is also pretty important. Because a game is supposed to have, you know, those elements going on. So, although the game did have a really good opening, I do feel that the first gameplay section was a little bit dry, so that's what I'm talking about. What's up, A413512? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I would have to just call you A, A, because otherwise I will for sure get tripped up with that name. And yes, we have samurai. We also have crafting by the looks of it. So. Othello deals with racism, jealousy, betrayal, repentance, not seeing yeah, we're not seeing much of those themes right now. Some of the best RPG Maker titles out there lack an interesting battle system. Yeah, I don't know if they might not have a interesting battle system, but I would assume they have a really good gameplay feature. This is my opinion on the matter. You know, I really feel that games are meant to be played. You know, they need to have... I feel like there's various different elements to a game, and I think it's mainly gameplay, story, and then like visuals. I mean, they're less important, visuals and sound design and all that, but you know, mainly story and gameplay. And maybe some of the best RPG Maker titles don't have good battles, but they make up for it with a different kind of gameplay that's really compelling. But I really feel that games shouldn't just be story. They shouldn't be 100% story that is just like a visual novel. I feel like they should be interactive, because that's what the medium is all about. It's all about the player being involved and doing stuff. It's not just about you telling a story. It's got to have both of those things going on. So Yuffie's gonna kick Othello's ass. That's my opinion on it anyway. That's my opinion. Yeah, this character is kind of a Yuffie character for sure. Yuffie was always double-crossing Cloud and everyone, stealing their materia. Stole my bed on nuts. Patton. I am a little busy here. Thanks for following, thanks for swimming along, A413512. It's a crazy name. Thanks for following. Enjoy your stay. Turn around and face me. Hi, my name is Patton. How can I help you? Give me back my stuff, bitch. You stole my bed on nuts. Well, I am a thief. What did you expect? I was actually going for your coin purse. But you know, thievery isn't an exact art. I need those betel nuts. My father owns a betel nut emporium. Has anyone ever told you how muscular you are? I have never seen a woman with such a fine form. Is that some sort of insult or something? I don't know. Are you saying I look like a man? Would you be interested in helping a sweet little girl like me out? You're not sweet. You're a thief. I want to say someone should play Undertale on stream, but it's got a first person. Yeah, Undertale is just an example of how do you do a good first person battle system. it's so dynamic. Like there's so much movement on screen, you know, with the little mini game thing where you have to avoid all the various different projectiles that are being fired at you and everything. It's like a masterclass. It's so impressive, very impressive in terms of the gameplay and that, because it never feels static. It never feels like nothing, you know, is happening. Maybe if you're really lucky, again, your grammar, dude. I'll let you give me a kiss on the cheek. Aren't you like a child? It's all getting a bit too pedo bear for me. I haven't had the chance to try RPG Maker, but I'm curious, is there a way to make a game where the player's choices impact the game? Yeah, there's definitely a way to do that, Bloodline. My friend Kiyako, who I wish she was here to explain it herself, but she made a game called Corruption of Letitia, which is all based around that. It's all based around that. You have the chance to kill enemies or like various different choices in the game, and she implemented a system. What was it called again? Karma, I think it was called, maybe, or some kind of something like karma, where it was like if you killed people, yeah, and if you killed people, there was even a chance to kill one of the characters, and if you didn't kill them, they got recruited into your party, and then if you did kill them, it was like a forced hard mode. The game became a lot harder because you didn't have access to that one character. It was really, really interesting. It's called Corruption of Letitia, and yeah, that was all about that. So, a kiss on the cheek. Never mind that. Let's go explore this totally dangerous cave. Sure, why not? Here are some notes on battle that you can look at in your key items. Let's get going. So this person has forced me to explore this cave with her, because otherwise I'm not going to get my Battle Nuts back that I worked so hard for, that I grinded my ass off for those Battle Nuts. So guess I gotta explore this place with her. She's a thief. Cool, she's got dagger attack, and she's got, of course, steal. 30% chance. It's not too bad. Not too bad. 30% chance. Okay, cool, let's go. Base Kyako. That was odd. Yeah, it was slightly contrived, the way that she joins your party, you know? It didn't feel that organic. But I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Okay, buff. Let's do some stealing. Oh, she's also got coin toss. Yeah, she's got coin toss, which I need 500 gold to throw 500 gold to deal 500 damage. Okay. Interesting. A kiss on the cheek though. I have not got my nuts back yet, Atlas. I have not got my nuts back. She's still got my nuts. She's holding my nuts hostage. My nuts are being held hostage. No! My masculinity is under threat. Oh, this dagger attack. The skill's gonna get useless real quick. Yeah, that's true. The coin toss is definitely gonna be a one-time thing for bosses only. You can't be spamming that, that's for sure. Okay, let's just spam the dagger attack and stuff. Kill these guys. Sword attack, dagger attack. Finished. Cool. Oh, I got a log. Okay, avoid these potholes in the floor. Dangerous. Yeah, I think that's how she did it, Holy Jonte. I think she had a variable that kind of kept track of your actions, you know, and whatever you did was going to raise or lower that variable. I think that's... I mean, I wish... Kyako is usually here in the chat, so she could have explained it herself a whole lot better, but she's not here today. Also, there's no one named Paddin in Othello. Yeah, I think we're definitely still waiting, Spooky. We're definitely still waiting for that to become clear what the what the connection to Othello is. I really don't know. Hopefully it's going to be an interesting one. I mean, the only criticism that I would have of your battle system so far is that it's to do with the HP restoration thing. The HP restoration, which is automatic in between fights, the only problem with that is that it can kind of make you feel like you don't have to take the battles that seriously, and you can just kind of spam your way through it, because if you didn't have HP restoration, you would want to minimize your HP damage and like do the battles really well and make sure that you were exploiting the system to its fullest. But because you get automatic HP restoration, it's like you don't really feel like you care that much. You can just kind of spam through it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's very lenient and generous, which is a good thing. It's definitely going to keep your players from becoming frustrated. You're not going to have rage quits or anything, which is good. That's a good thing. But I do kind of feel like, yeah, I do kind of feel a little bit disconnected from it. Dagger attack. But I mean, it's perfectly solid and well done. It's great that you've got skills. That's really cool that you have got skills. I did buff myself up, right? Because so many RPG Maker games give their characters 0 skills, and you have avoided that. Very well done. Dagger attack on that. You actually play RPG Maker titles? Yeah, I'm gonna stop soon, Torment, so you can stream, and I will host you as well. If I find you in time, I will host you as well, because that's a great thing to do. If we're all RPG Maker streamers together and we all host each other, it can help. So I'm gonna stop soon, because I know you wanted to stream. Yeah, the battle is pretty good. It's pretty good, I like it. I think I mean, my personal taste is towards more difficult games. I like more difficult battles, where I'm really challenged, and I kind of have to pay. I know, I'm sorry, Chips, I'm sorry. I have been streaming for almost 3 hours really now, so quite a long time. Yeah, my personal taste is a lot more towards like more challenging battles where you kind of feel like even the normal encounters could kill you if you don't pay attention. It's just kind of my personal taste, so... Wait, let me try and steal some stuff from this guy. Stealing from the bandit. That's ironic. Mushrooms? Got those magic shrooms. Time to get high. Sword attack. Let's try and kill the minions first. Let's do dagger attack on this minion here. Go for it, girls. Cool. Okay. Oh, the plan is to start from an hour and a half from now. Torment. Okay, I've got a bit of time then. I've got a bit of time to keep on streaming. Okay, let's take a look here. Sword attack on this little guy. I stole, so let's just do dagger attack. Let's just finish them off. I know, Chips. I know. The guilt is so real. It's also, you know, if you're a streamer, it's also not a good thing to be so random and sporadic when you stream, because people like to know when you're going to stream. They don't like you just pop up out of nowhere. So I definitely am aware that it's not the best thing, you know. Wow, am I getting betel nut? Hey, I got betel nuts from that encounter. Can I if I fight enough encounters in this dungeon, can I get enough betel nuts for the quest that I was originally sent on, and then can I just kind of abandon this thief in this dungeon and go back and carry on the game? Is that possible? That'd be kind of interesting. Because the whole point of me joining this character in this dungeon is to get my betel nuts back. But if I'm getting betel nuts from the encounters, maybe I don't have to. Maybe there's a branching bit in the story where I can do one of two things. That'd be cool. I've got a lot of shit. I've got a lot of shit here. Maybe some luck can be found in this. Doesn't get much simpler than a nice juicy apple. Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty, punk? Don't cut yourself. Strong and tangy? Tangy? Don't even bother trying to use this in battle. Need some wood. Oh dear. Chewing purposes? Whoa, really? Are nuts chewy? I don't know. Okay, let's go. It's called the Crystal Quest. It's horrendous. What is that? Crystal Quest? Hey Daddy-o. Yeah, I know, bring the thief back. The boulder is too heavy to move. Oh, half an hour from now. Right, okay. Half an hour countdown, damn, under pressure. Damn. Let's try stealing some more mushrooms. I have no idea what they do, but I'll take them. Failed. Okay, let's kill them. If you're not gonna give me shit, I'm going to kill you. It's just the way it goes. Execute. No, you can post a link, Max Flash. You can totally post a link. As long as it's not like porn or, you know, anything terrible. You can totally do that. I am not one of those. There's a lot of streamers out there, and I don't like it. There's a lot of streamers out there that if you go into their chat room, and if you even mention that you're a streamer yourself, they ban you. Because it's like they're so insecure. They're so insecure about anyone mentioning any other channel that streams. I am not like that. That's terrible. You shouldn't be so insecure and so like afraid of competition. The whole point of Twitch is that it's variety and different streamers, and you know, you can't kind of want to keep people away from other channels. They're going to watch other channels no matter what you do, so no, I'm not like that. Dagger attack. $2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. What's that? Coast something? I don't know. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm a super popular streamer with 1 million followers. Watch me instead. Yeah, that kind of thing, Atlas. I wouldn't even ban someone for that if they came in and said that, Atlas. I'd be like, okay, cool. If you listen, if you feel like my channel is good enough for you to come in and advertise for followers, well, I take that as a compliment. Getting more betel nuts though, which is interesting. You've got 10 Google followers. I know, right? Me too. Me too, Super Mario fanism. I've got 10 Google followers too. Actually, no, I've got 11. Got one more. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Super Mario fanism. I'm gonna escape from these guys. So these boulders you can't move. Okay. So there's nothing down here. Would you recommend purchasing RPG Maker VX Ace or simply... I was just talking about this earlier, Bloodline. I would really recommend... I mean, it depends what your timeline is of how soon you want to finish a game. But I was saying earlier that... Let me try and get through these battles while I'm talking. Multitask. I was saying earlier that the good thing about RPG Maker VX Ace is that it has a lot of... People have made a lot of scripts for it. People have made a lot of custom resources that you can use for free, even in commercial games. you know, a lot of different utilities that are available to you via, you know, scripting. Yanfly has like awesome scripts that he lets you use for free. And RPG Maker MV is initially not going to have any of those things. So at the start you're going to have a lot more options of what you can do with RPG Maker VXS. And there's just more kind of help topics on the forums and just way more stuff, you know, so I think it depends how soon you want to finish a game. If you want to finish a game pretty soon, I would go with RPG Maker VXS. But if you just kind of want to mess around and get a feel for it and practice and stuff, then you can maybe jump straight into RPG Maker MV instead. Because I'm pretty sure the same amount of resources is eventually going to come for MV. It's just going to take time. It's not going to be right away. I mean, I know that a lot of the scripters that scripted for RPG Maker VXS are no longer active in the RPG Maker community, so it may be different coders that come up with scripts, so hopefully it'll be kind of quick. Escape from these guys. You have 8 followers on Twitch. And you don't even stream, Spooky? That's pretty... I think I followed you, Spooky, didn't I? I think I followed you. I don't know. You received a Lix necklace. With this necklace, whoa. That necklace is gonna make me able to push boulders. Must be magic. It's gotta be magic, yo. By walking into them like a derp. Boulders cannot be pushed into walls, other boulders, or any other type of solid object. Okay, but I can't solve all the puzzles. Okay. Let me take a look here now. So I can move these boulders now. I'm trying to solve puzzles, bitches. Don't interrupt me. I think this is one of the puzzles that I can't solve right now because I don't think there's a way to push just one of these boulders on their own. But there's a whole bunch of treasure in the previous room that I can get to, I'm pretty sure. Leave me alone. I'm sick of your shit. $6? Why not 9? How long would you say it would be before MV starts to get the resources that you speak of? I don't know a Bloodline because I wasn't around for the start of VXS. I only started getting into the RPG Maker community about 2 years ago. I think, yeah, 2 years ago is when I first started messing around with the engine, and I made a game for my friends, which was a pretty bad game, really. But so I don't know how long it took for VXS to get those scripts and to get those resources, so I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. Escape. That's a good name for an RPG Maker game that's more or less based on war. I have to think about that one. Super Mario fanism. I'll have to think about that one. Off the top of my head I can't quite think. The Chronicles of Ares. Something with Ares in it. Yeah, Ares is a god of war. It's a good one. Good suggestion. Escape. Just want MV because it's something, yeah, I mean, it's always the way, you know, MV, I mean, it's kind of weird, it kind of reminds me of The Sims. You know, The Sims 3 was such a great game, and then when Sims 4 came out, Sims 4 has like less features, less functionality, less things you can do in the game than Sims 3, but people still wanted it because it was new, it was like a new game. Even with less features, and that's kind of the case with RPG Maker MV. I mean, it's going to have some extra features in it from the get-go, but it's also going to have less stuff in a way. But it is shiny and new, so it's still got that sparkle, that luster of, I want it. What's Strasray saying? The Chronicles of the Chronicles. Yeah, we kind of have a running joke in this stream, you guys, about Chronicles. Cause There's a lot of RPG Maker games that go with the Chronicles as a title. Chronicles of this, Chronicles of that, the whatever Chronicles, the something something Chronicles. Chronicles. Chronicles all around. I can move this now. Orange. See, there you go. Chibi is saying that XP still has way more scripts because XP is the previous version of RPG Maker, and she's saying that XP has way more scripts than VX Ace. So that just shows you that, you know, it accumulates over time. Where am I going now? I don't know where I'm going. I'm so lost. These random encounters are not helping me. I don't have much time because I wanted to finish soonish. Damn. You have to rename your upcoming game because it doesn't have Chronicles in it. You know it, Holy Jante. You know, you better put Chronicles in that. Is that shit doesn't have Chronicles in it? I'm not playing it. It's a no-go. I only play games with Chronicles in it. Tales of the Chronicles of Chronicles, the eternal chronicling. That's so funny. It's because my friend Lord Squirrel, who also is usually here. I know I sound like I'm just saying this like all these people who are usually here, but honestly, they're usually here. But Lord Squirrel, he made a game called Valenfell Chronicles, but he has even changed the title of his game. He's removed the Chronicles and removed the Valenfell as well, but recipe book, basic katana times, wow, 5 basic katanas? Kind of a lot of katanas in one treasure chest. Can I equip that or whatever? Oh, it's the same weapon. Damn, that's shitty. That's super shitty. It's the same weapon as I've already got. Boo. Boo. Thumbs down. Big thumbs down on that treasure chest. Boo. Don't like it. It's time to wield 6 katanas. Like that Indian goddess or whatever. 6 katanas. Or Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh has a lot of swords as well. Boo. Giving me default equipment in treasure chests. Boo. Okay, I'm kind of lost here, and I think I'm coming up for the time limit anyway, so I'm going to stop streaming now. It's been a good 3 hours. It's been a really fun stream. This has been a super fun stream. I had one more game that I wanted to play, but I can save it for next time. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you all the new... it was so cool because I got a ton of new followers tonight. It was awesome. So thank you everyone who followed. And thank you everyone who watched. Yeah, it was super fun, Max Flash. It was super fun. The thing about my streams is it always takes a while to get going. When I stream at the start, I'm always a bit like, I forget what I'm doing, forget and stuff, but once I get going, I always have a great stream. So thank you for... Oh, what are you saying, Torment? Just tell me to wait. And call me Swan. Call me Swan if you're going to shorten my name, Torment. Because hunting is a bit weird. Wait, hunting. See you later, Digi. Digi.